You have taken a wrong turn. You are now trapped in an auditory liminal space, a place between the stations. Do not worry, we can show you the way out. Listen closely. Try not to get lost. Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to our little corner of the void. If you had not yet heard, I was indisposed last week due to forces beyond my power. I am, unfortunately, still unsure what exactly those forces were, of course. I remember stepping into the studio, waiting for you to arrive, and then nothing. There is, ironically, a void in my memory, a darkness not much unlike the one I face daily here behind the curtain of static I exist in, but it is still not quite the same. I was informed by my newly hired interns that those that attempted to join us for our weekly transmission were tragically swallowed by the incomprehensible emptiness that surround us. Let us take a moment now to attempt to remember them. Listeners, our preliminary investigations indicate that everyone who knew the people we lost have completely forgotten who those people were, as if they never existed. In fact, we do not remember who they were either, only that they were here, and then they were not. I can only hope that they one day are able to find their way back. It's a tragic circumstance, but one that we promise to learn from. In hope of preventing any further casualties, we plan to implement new security measures starting this week, details of which will be revealed at our earliest convenience. For now, though, you are safe. This world may want to erase you, but for that you must first exist. And you do, right now. In this space, you are all right. Let's hop in a station and see what we find. Listeners, I have once again found inspiration in another of your recurring traditions. With Thanksgiving having just passed us, I can find it in myself to take a moment and talk about the things I am grateful for with you. Someone who I am grateful for. Today, I recognize how far I've been able to come. Thank you to the cosmic forces that have allowed me to be heard despite having no voice nor the necessary body to produce one. Thank you, of course, to the entities of the void, who were my original audience, here with me before I was given this opportunity. I'd also like to thank the man, made only of bones and muscles, who stands outside my home and screams for hours before ultimately vanishing. It would be so lonely here without you. On behalf of the show, thank you to Generic Soda, the sponsors of this episode. Drink generic soda, or else. And of course, I'd like to thank you, the dedicated listeners that are still here with us, those that have not been swallowed by the void. And I'd like to thank the listeners that aren't with you. Without any of you guys, I would just be an incorporeal entity talking to themselves. Which, of course, is no fun. So, allow me to take a step back and not talk to myself. Let's get into some more music before our hour ends here. Here's Hold You Back by Emotional Oranges.